Yo, what's going on, guys? So, this is the recording of me actually beating the event with just 3 slots using the strategy that I used yesterday. So, there are a little bit of differences in this video than like the actual document, but really, you aren't going to need to follow those because I realized that they don't make a big enough difference. They don't really change anything. Like, I ended up setting all my chads to target strongest, which does chads barely have any DPS, but basically it will get a little bit of extra damage off on some of the on the Ignites because the chads don't have big enough range to target the Stefan instead of like something like the Ignite, which is why I put all of those on strongest. I also set 3 of my campers to strongest as well. Just try to get a little bit of extra damage on the Ignites so that they wouldn't be targeting the stupid AoE or the cone AoE immune enemies the whole time. So there was also another part with the first Ignite wave, when you don't have all of your max chads down. I placed 3 chads in a different spot than usual because I don't know, I just do that every time. You don't really need to do that. The campers and the ballers can still hit him. They're just stunned at the time. So you don't need to place those chads there. It just makes that wave end like a little bit faster. Other than that, this is pretty much exactly like my strategy. Obviously that document can't like show you where to place all of your towers once they're stunned or anything like that. That's way too in depth. I can't go through everything. But if you guys want me to, I can edit it a little bit to show, like I can edit the map and stuff to show where like after the the Ignite makes it pass and you have to move your towers, I can kind of mark on the map where you have to put those towers after the Ignite gets passed, because because the Ignite will get very far and it will take, it'll take up most of the time that you have to kill not most of the time, but it'll take up some of the time you have to kill Stefan. So you'll have to move most of your ballers to a specific area, and I can mark that on the map if you guys want. This video shows literally everything that I did. Stefan does literally, he almost kills you with this strategy. Also, I will say that the spot where I'm placing all my stuff might not be the best, since, there's kind of better spots on this map. But the issue is that a lot of those spots require DJ to work. You would have to move your ballers around a lot because baller does not have a crazy big range. So with other strategies, there could definitely be a better strategy than the one that I made. Mine is not the greatest. It works. It's just very difficult to do because of how much microing you have to do. With some other strategies I've seen, you probably wouldn't have to micro as much, but the issue is none of those have been proven to work with three slots instead of 4. Like, there's better placements for 4 slots because you can have DJ and the ballers and everything covers more of the track. But without 4th slot, you don't have DJ, so you have to place them in kind of a different spot so that they can, reach most of the track with their range. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna let this play out, and yeah. Alright, so somebody did tell me that they were having issues with the AoE immune, or the cone AoE immune enemies. I didn't really have problems with that. They made it to around back here, and then they would all die, and it wouldn't really cause that much of a problem because of Baller. Um, Pretty much after you kill all those, you have to make sure you're replacing towers as much as possible. After the Egg Executioner dies, you don't have to worry about replacing them as much, except when they're stunned. I did sell and replace some of these towers when they got stunned, just because we needed that extra DPS. Most of the time when I would replace my ballers, it would be because either they were stunned because of Stefan, or he killed them. So I could just replace them over here anyways. I did sell most of my ballers. I think there was like 5 that I left over there. And you have to move all of these ballers that you have down. When Stefan stuns, you move them. You do have to like move these ballers a lot to kill this dude. And then you have to sell all those ballers in the back and move them up to around where those barrels are, like where I have the other ballers. Yeah, you'll put them right there because Stefan already made it around that turn, and this makes the most of their range. I'll make sure that they are all in the range of Chad. Like, they have to be in the range of Chad the whole time, because the extra SPA, it does a lot. Like, it's really, you would not be able to win without Chad. Also, people have said that they were thinking about replacing Chad with DJ, and I'm not sure if that actually makes this any easier. I think that makes it harder. Chad is the better support tower right now, especially for this event, because he does have damage himself, and you really just need as much damage as you possibly can. DJ's range and damage increase is extremely helpful. It makes a huge difference when you have 4th slot, but I don't think it makes a big enough difference that you would be able to completely replace Chad, because of Chad's 17,000 damage and 6 placement. It's just, it makes a big difference, especially because of the SPA increase. So you do have to micro your towers a lot for the strategy. You have to be constantly moving them pretty much. When they die, you have to immediately replace them. When he stuns, you have to sell and replace like a couple of them. I think I only did 5 at a time or something like that, most of the time. So in this document, it says that it's RNG based, but Diamond said that it's not. This is all on a timer. So you can basically do exactly what I'm doing in this video, because Stefan will stun. I believe he's supposed to stun at the same time for every single game. So he just stunned right there. He should stun right there for everybody, I'm pretty sure. So you can do literally exactly what I'm doing. When he kills the towers, you move them so that they can kill the Egg Knight. And when he stuns, you can sell and move some to more towers so that they can kill the Egg Knight as well. But he did make it really far. You have to sell more ballers here as well. You have to move them up here. And it is very close. I thought I was going to die here, not going to lie. But you do end up winning, barely. So that's going to be it for this video. See you guys next time. Bye.